be able to maintain decent control of their side of the map. If Luna can at least get some decent farm, get like a Helm of the Dominator going, we should be he's getting smoke wrapped on, but it seems they were well aware that they were in this bottom lane because Slather has now left the lane, going for the bounty room, which isn't even there, and will have to back off to his own bounty room, potentially, if he wants to catch up on some experience and farm.
Idwan trying to finish him off. He does have a fresh Shadow Strike, and here comes the Wisp, the turnaround. The tether. We've seen it before. And the first blood for Miracles.
Yep, I went for the early Sleight of Fist value point to try dodge Shadow Strike, although it looked like he'd been hit by it regardless, so likely missed time.
The Miracle is returned, so that's not worth it. They wait for a separation, get a Thunderstrike on a GH. He's so low, but the bottle will keep him alive. PaPeDa-game just sticks around in lane. Right-clicks Miracle.
They're sharing bottle charges now. Yeah, Miracle's bottling up GH. Puppy's trying to come in from behind, but constant bottles. Miracle doesn't have a Searing Chains anymore, and he's actually in trouble.
Sleight of Fist! What a dodge from Miracle! Puppy misses the crush that was necessary for them to be able to stop this pursuit. Now Miracle might be able to get it. Chains, high ground, Wisp balls, they got him. Puppy dies.
I love that buyback too from GH. He knows he can come back in with bottle charges to turn this one around. Mid one, you gotta be careful, my friend. Luckily gets the Arcane Rune, that saves his life. That was an insane
For a second
he was using that to scout, but he may have seen the Satyrs there if he wants it.
Matu trying to get a kill here. He's got the Eclipse sitting high ground. He's going to pop it here. One of the Eclipses does hit the bird, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough to be able to finish off the Darks here. That came as complete surprise to Kezu.
Oh man, he was going for the bird as well, Cap. That's the efficiency play.
Yeah, that's what it is. So Matu's maximum farm forward, right, are more around 15 minutes. Especially the Bat Rider, who will actually have that Blink Dagger before 15. It looks like that Glimpse is not going to be effective enough, but maybe the Kinetic Field pulling him in. He is over the cliff here, but he's got bugs on him. They are going to have to relocate in. They're going to be able to catch PaPeDa-game. PH with a level 6 before 10 minutes, maybe catches Secret by surprise.
Yeah, that was good
home. They do have that critical level 6. That was part of the problem, right? Once that laning phase, the first couple of rotations don't work out for Puppy and High, then you have a low level. Oh god, mid one runs right into an Eclipse with the mini stun of the Moonbeam itself, the Lucid being used. He manages to quickly execute the Queen of Pain. What a big pickup for Matu.
Yeah. And Mind Control farm an Ancient stack. I realize you can do damage to Ancients now, but I did not ever really consider like, oh, Bat Rider Ancient stack. Sure, he got like 8 or 9 Napalm stacks and took out a nice little stack of Ancients there. So he's now.
It's not just Ember, but it's Bat Rider as well.
Yep. I mean, it does give you that ability to just blink on top of Disruptor, blow him up, but typically, yeah, I'm totally as confounded as you are by this one, where I guess you're just so used to seeing the cookie cutter build that you just don't expect something a bit different, and this blink in some ways allows you to be more aggressive, because you can just constantly blink Searing Chains in and have the remnants to escape.
Taking Napalm, they do have the relocate coming in from GH and Miracle. They throw the first little bit of nuke. Static Storm catches some, but the Kinetic Field's going to be stopped. Thurl managed to get the Telekinesis and a good crush following that up, but now they actually managed to get a really good Sonic Wave that hits multiple heroes, but it just doesn't seem to be enough for Secret to fully win the fight. Maybe with a relocate back, though, they can kill Matu. No, he gets a TP away as well. They trade 1 for 2 unless they can get Mind Control yet. So that'll be a 2 for 2. GH, don't make it 2 for 3, or maybe 3 for 3. Almost gets Puppy. The balls, it's not good enough. All right, 2 for 3 in the end, to the favor of Secret.
Missing factor for them, but the biggest thing was they missed the initiation. Bat Rider didn't get that clean blink lasso off. They relocated in almost expecting that lasso to have gone off, but he just slightly misplaced it, and end result is Team Secret win their first clash of the game.
Deceptive.
One tower is going to fall as a result. Attempted to deny here from mid one. Doesn't catch it. Miracle still sitting with his.
Oh, there's a lasso.
They're going to find it on MP. There goes the lasso. They're going to follow up with the chains, but MP does get off the time lapse. They threw down the ultimate there from Matu as well, just to try and get that burst damage necessary to kill MP. But they didn't really have the controlling abilities. Telekinesis wasn't there. Speaking of telekinesis, Girl's going to be pulled back. Nice vacuum turnaround there with the telekinesis. Does a decent amount of control and damage, but nothing Liquid want to fight into.
Yeah, they fumbled that one on MP. They threw an Eclipse. They threw the triple Fire Remnant. They really went all out. Those illusions will hurt him and his team. But outside of that, it does feel like this is a game where Luna is going to scale better than most of the other cores around. Puppy with his blink. Gets
stuck inside the Static Storm. Secret will a lot to make sure that Ember Spirit does die, but they know, especially mid one, quite familiar with the way that hero can snowball. Well worth the kill. To be able to find more too. GH gets caught on the side of the trees. Good blink in from Puppy.
Really the best way of breaking those Lincolns, like Matu on the front lines with a Lucent Beam, but they haven't got the best access to it. There you go, mid.
Lincoln's broken as well. The Static Storm holding in Miracle. He can't make it out of here. Liquid will leave him to die. Maybe with an opening like that, Secret can take that mid-tier 1 final.
Yeah, the Roche is the other objective they'd like to go for, perhaps, but this mid-tier 1 is, like, I don't know if you're going to get a better chance to take it. He's still Shikuchi, which is annoying, and Puppy's in a pretty good position here if he doesn't get caught out and blown up to start things off, and that seems to be Mind Control's idea. Take out the opposing team's initiator if possible. MP's got a Lincolns. If you can get Slaughter or something, or perhaps a Queen of Pain.
Mid one, he gets a little bit too far forward. They try and give him the Lincolns, but it's not going to stop that AoE damage, but a nice vacuum crush. Turn things around, maybe the relocate out. GH does manage to save Kuro's life there. Matsu is going to be chased down by MP, attempting to go for the kill before the time lapse, but it's not good enough. The physical damage isn't there. Kuro can't finish off Puppy, but glimpse backwards again now. GH earns from when he originally started here with Mind Control in tow. They're going to try and chase MP.
It's back.
Still has the blink forward and the gem. Lane break.
That's going to do a lot of damage. Is that even going to kill him? The one charges are there. That's one more tick. 20 HP. Wow.
Blink the skirt balls.
That one charge has saved his life there. Dominant force in the mid game, but that remains the case. Mid one is being hunted down here.
Oh, he doesn't get off the Eul Scepter on himself, so Mind Control can get the lasso first.
Highlight die.
Jump for more. Highlight Die's gonna have to send him back. No, he actually just goes to the Static Storm, giving up his life for it, but maybe his team can punish, but the relocate out is there. Now Matu actually pops the Eclipse as MP poked his head out, tried to hit on Kuro a little bit, but Matu says, no.
That's very problematic fight to lose for Secret because Liquid's now in position at the high ground to take the tier 2 tower. They probably don't have enough time to threaten high ground. They may fall back to go for Roche, although they haven't got the best damage to kill it. But with 30 seconds on Queen of Pain, 20 on the Disruptor Slaughter, there may be just enough time for them to get Roche if they're fast. We'll see what Liquid think about it.
Maybe Liquid feels like they need Ember Spirit for this push, but Matamba Man's just going to be able to take it. Keep going here with this Aegis. Very early high ground push. I expected it last game because it seemed like they were in such a dominant position. They might as well. But here, threatening high ground with this Aegis a little faster than I expected.
Be lucky not to get caught there. A fishing sleight of fist happened to hit him there, and he did not have buyback if he went down. That would have been the initiation gone. But the slow, steady tier 3 tower going down. Once his tower's gone, the Rax is almost inevitably will fall because of the bouncing glaives, and that looks like exactly where we're headed. This is looking more and more difficult to engage into.
Mind Control tries to counter the initiation from Puppy, but maybe it's better he didn't. Miracle needs to help. They get a GH relocated out just in time. And as you said, Gods, that 10% HP Ember Spirit can still do a lot for them. So Miracle may be out. He may be low, 700 HP right now, but he can still have a large impact.
GH is low enough that they can just perhaps share some of that regen. He's also got the urn charges. Oh, Puppy.
Before he can initiate, he's knocked in by the Searing Chains. Is MP going to be able to catch GH God before the time lapse? Oh, Curl! He forced staffed in, managed to get a cut, but what a vacuum from Kezu. It doesn't save MP, though. MP couldn't get off the ability. They do have the bouncing Luna Glaive that's going to do a lot. Finishing off the 2 supports, almost killing Miracle as well. Lincolns for Lincolns. A glimpse back, but nothing there to be able to catch Miracle. Now here comes Matamba Man, the highest net worth hero. There are a lot of heroes who are close to dying, but Matamba Man never was. Still has that aim to work with Kezu. Aggressive people are trying to focus on the back lines, but now they have to deal with Matamba Man. He is manning up, giving up his Aegis to be able to finish this one up, and maybe even kill mid one as well. The Eul Scepter saves his life. He blinks backwards. There goes that Aegis, but Elena Rax by 30.
Yeah, if they could kill Macho on the retreat, it maybe be in somewhat acceptable position here for them, but even killing Macho looks very difficult. His BKB is about to come back up.
Relocate back in GH. They're going to fight this one out with Matamba Man deep inside with a glimpse back, but now he is stopping Secret from retreating. If they want to get back to base, they have to go through him. We saw Kezu die because of that one. Puppy being delayed up by Mind Control, gets in front of him with the Firefly. Will take that kill as well. You gotta understand, Secret, they did what they had to do, right? You said they needed to be able to kill Matumba Man just to be able to make that a somewhat acceptable position, so they went for that aggressive play. But Liquid, they had the recourse, maybe they can still catch Miracle. Mid-1 is desperate to try and get any sort of kills here. Maybe with the Static Storm they can. Miracle locked in, they've got the damage to be able to finish him off. There it is, but a stolen Static Storm actually laid out. Mid-1, he can't immediately blink away. Now tries to get out, Yule Scepter onto the Bat Rider, but he is slowed down by the Sticky Napalm. Defensive Yule slows down Mid-1 even more, but they can't get anything off before the blink goes down. So Matumba Man's just going to use that space to backdoor the tier 1 tower to creep wave as well.
Courier went down. Was that Butterfly or something from the Luna?
Where did it go? Oh man, it was inside that secret shop area, but yeah, that was Butterfly. Matumba Man could kind of use it right now because MP is threatening him with the corrosive haste. He pops the BKB, taking off that minus armor. MP's taking a lot of this one, but he can't output enough damage. Now caught in after the time lapse into the lasso. Liquid, time and time again, they seem to have the counter to Secret's aggression. Secret are playing so into Liquid because they know they have 5-man. They can go straight through mid or bottom with these our tier 3 tower gone.
I'd love to find a pick off here. Puppy Slider poking his nose out.
Puppy gonna be caught by the lasso, pulled back to his doom.
I hear the deep ones.
And he's been put down. Well, that possibly signals the end as they make a beeline towards this top lane. They don't need an Aegis, they don't need the Butterfly. By the time that Courier comes back, Shrines will drop now. Perhaps just considering next Roshan as the game ender, or just waiting their time, seeing if they can find another pick-off, because they're smoking up, they're drawing lines on this top lane. I think they know 4x advantage. Luna as farmed as she is. Butterfly finally about to arrive. They'll be ready to go soon.
Roll.
They saw that ward get
to end the
planted.
game. Take that ward. MP will be the one to kill it because he's got that Lincoln, so he's got the mobility. They'll have to be careful though. Mind control can easily go up the north side. The smoke fails. They are going to go for mid-1. They actually managed to pop that Lincoln and will bring him down inside the Eclipse. Kezu is also quite low. Couldn't get off anything now or get it up. He doesn't get off the vacuum on top of the wall. MP tries to move forward. The gem is on the ground, but no one from Secret dares to pick it up. Miracle just dives right in, gets the back line changed 2 up, immediately gets a good flight of this, and now Matumba Man will make short work of Puppy, the bouncing blaze, threatening MP's life as well. He activates the shrine, but it's over for Secret. Liquid 2-0. Just like that, we said this could be the closer of the 2 series, but it couldn't be farther from the truth. Liquid very clearly 1 step above Secret in this series.
Yeah, very wrong in my assessment of this series coming in. Liquid, I mean, they 2-0'd Secret last time. Secret have definitely been playing better since that series, but Liquid themselves elevating their game to another level. Just great spell usage that last fight.